And now here are the solutions to these exit ticket problems. So the first question, they do give you the area of a circle as being 25 pi square inches, and they want to know what the radius is. And since they are giving you units here for the area, I mean, you need to make sure that you are giving units for the radius as well. So I'm going to use the fact, as I do this, that the area is pi times r squared, which means that 25 pi is going to equal pi times r squared. When I start solving this equation for r, which is the radius, I get that r squared equals 25, and then when I square root both sides, I get that r is 5 inches. So here's an instance where you're given the area, and they wanted you to figure out what the radius was. I'm still using the same formula, I just have to use some more algebra to solve for r. Whereas in other problems that we've looked at, we were usually given the radius r, and we just had to plug the number in and churn out the number for the area. The second question you were given on the exit ticket was that a rectangle has twice the area of a square. The rectangle is 18 inches by 4 inches. What is the perimeter of the square? So they tell us that the area of the rectangle, that's supposed to be a rectangle being drawn there on the left-hand side, equals 2 times the area of the square. And again, that symbol is supposed to look more like a square. So now I know that the area of the rectangle, since I do know the length and the width, because they're giving us 2 dimensions of the rectangle, so one has to be the length, one has to be the width. So to find its area, I would just do 18 times 4. When I do the area of a square, all the sides on the square are the same. So if I have side S on that square, then S squared would be the area of that square. That's you see that kind of notation in the formula that you have for squares anyway. So with that being the case, I would have that, once I simplify and do some algebraic steps, divide both sides by 2, I would have that S squared equals 36, which means S would be 6 or 6 inches. But they don't want to know what the side of the square is, but what that measures. They want to know what the perimeter is going to be. So knowing that there's 4 equal sides to a square, and all of them in this case have to be 6, I'm going to do 4 times that value and get 24 inches for the perimeter. And that's all I have. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a nice day, everybody.